welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm finally getting around to filming my makeup declutter. I will link all the makeup declutters I've previously done in the description bar in case you haven't watched them before. But if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen any of my declutters before, basically I'm going to go through my Alex 9 drawers and my acrylic storage just to go through and reshake my makeup collection, because I do love collecting makeup. Makeup is one of my favourite things ever. I love trying new products, I love doing my makeup, I just love makeup basically. And I get through quite a few products, and I also clutter my collection because I just buy so much stuff. So instead of wasting it, I am going to put some either in for a giveaway, or it's going to go to my friends, or the really old stuff that's really rank or either used up or just too old to give to anyone, or it's just in basically bad condition, it's going to go in the bin. But hopefully there won't be many products in that container. So yeah, I have got my Polyjuice Potion cup that I got from Primark, from the Harry Potter range, got some cola in here, and we're just going to get started because, as I said, I've got quite a bit of makeup in here to get through. So yeah, we're just gonna go focus on my acrylic storage. Now, there are no lip products I really don't want, so I am leaving the whole of my acrylic lip storage because I don't need to touch that, if you get me. So yeah, I'm hoping it won't go blurry. So in the top drawer I've got some Revolution products. Now this is going to have to go, shall I tell you why? This, and it's smashed, so that is going to go in the bin. I've Too Faced liquid lipstick. Now I've never used this. This is in the shade Pure Gold. It's a gorgeous shade, but I just don't see myself using that. I've never used it, so I'm going to put it in a giveaway for one of you guys. Now, just to show you what the giveaway stuff looks like. This is a box. I'm going to put all the giveaway bits and pieces in. So, yes, there we go. I like starting off like that, actually. You know what? I might just put it up there for now. And then the other thing I've got in here is a new highlighter, which I have never tried. It's Princess Cut. And it's gorgeous. I love it. So I am going to give it more of a go. Now, I was umming and ahhing about this. This is a Revolution Ultra Brow Palette. And it's got all of these products in. Now I was thinking for travel, since I am going on holiday this year, maybe a good thing. But I just stick by my favourite products, and I don't mind carrying them about. So I'm going to put this in a giveaway. And so yes, that's that. And I also have this here, which is the MUA Glow times MUA. And it's a dupe for the Iconic London sprays, and I don't use this. I've used it once and I haven't used it since, so I'm going to give this to one of my friends because I'm sure they will get some good use out of that. Only a few makeup products in here. So I've got some liquid eyeshadows which were gifted to me by T, and I'm going to keep those because I want to give them a go. I've got more of the Glow range from MUA. I'm going to keep the powder eyeshadow, but I'm thinking, yeah, because this was the darker shade option of their highlighter trio. This is in the shade Golden Kisses, and I have never used this for the fact that it's just too dark for me to collection. I've got a couple of things that I could probably say goodbye to. So I've got quite a lot of the majority of my loose glitters are from this brand. Now, you may know, if you're a long-term subscriber, that I used to work with this brand. It is an amazing little business on Instagram, which is just fantastic, and I love their products. So this is the only glitter. It's in Iron Brew, I think, and it's one of their old Halloween ones. It's a gorgeous colour, it's just not for me. Give this away. It is a chunky mix glitter from the same brand. I'm gonna put this in a giveaway because I have never ever used that. It's from the same home-owned brand. It's like fantastic. I love them. Moving on to this little drawer. There's quite a bit I could probably say goodbye to. So these two glitter liners, I think they're both sealed. Oh no, that one isn't. Okay, I'm not going to risk that because they say glitter liners are probably the worst ones to, you know. But this is the other collection, Glam Crystal Dazzling Gel Eyeliner, and this has not been opened. This is still sealed, I believe. Give that to one of my girls because, like, T is really good with makeup, so can give that, and then that is going to unfortunately have to go in the bin. I've got my Revolution glitters. Now these are the only 2 Revolution glitters I have left. I used to have loads of these. I'm definitely keeping this one, which is called Grand Gesture. It's absolutely gorgeous. Is there any room for this? Oh, there is. Perfect. Well, that's a sign then, because this one, which is in Glitterazzi, is really beautiful. However, it's like really reflective and got loads of different colours in. But this is one from GMX, and I think it's a bit more subtle. I always mispronounce this brand, so I'm really sorry if the owners of this brand are watching. They did try explaining it to me. I just didn't quite click. But yeah, so because this is a bit more out there, I'm going to give it to one of the girls. So this is my everyday sort of makeup / makeup that I always want to have easy access to drawer. And the acrylic storage from is from Primark, in case you were wondering. So this one will be pretty simple really, because there's not too many products, I don't think anyway, that I would think about giving away or getting rid of, because these are the products that I love, but there are some in here. So I'm going to start off in like the mascara section, which you can't really see. This is my favourite mascara, so that's going to stay. NYX Glitter Glue, that's going to stay. My favourite high-end mascara that I've tried so far, okay, Troublemaker. Right, this is Grim. That can go in the bin. And so can this. It's one of my favourite mascaras of all time. It's the False Lash Queen by Primark. I'm definitely going to buy a backup of this, like as in a new one to use when my other mascaras run out, because it is disgusting now. But it is an amazing mascara. I absolutely love it. There is still some product in there, but it doesn't smell the best. And then this, which is the Collection Colour Lash. I'm going to use this as a brow gel when my Revolution one runs out, because you can use this as a brow gel. So I'm going to just for now put it in my drawer below, like my new in makeup, just so it's not in here cluttering up space. My pigments are all staying because I love them. Now I've got some single eyeshadows in here. I'm going to be doing an updated makeup collection after I've done this whole declutter, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I will link that in the description when it's up. This is my favourite eyeshadow, like one of my favourite eyeshadows of all time. It's Copper by MUA. It's a pound, and it's amazing. I've got a couple of Urban Decay single eyeshadows in here actually, and these make me very excited to try more. This is Buck, and it is such a good shade. I absolutely love it. It's very intense though, so you only need a little bit. This is the shade Diamond Dog. Now it is nice, it's very pigmented, but it's just not actually my kind of thing, so I'm going to give that to one of my girls, because I did say to T, if I declutter then she can have this if she wants it. So that's that. Everything's staying in here because I love all these. Actually, yeah, this can go actually. This is a Kiko single eyeshadow, Magnetic Impact eyeshadow. It is a gorgeous shade, but I'm going to give that to one of my friends. I just don't use that. Whereas this one, I bought this one at the same time as the other one. I've used a hell of a lot more. I think you can probably see the dip. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. And this is one of my favourite transition shades of all time. Like, oh, it's such a good brown. So yeah. Moving on to this side. One thing I can see that can definitely go is the MUA Luxe Radiant Illumination Kit. This I've never touched, I don't believe. No. I think I may have swatched one shade here, but the other shades I haven't. So one of my girls can have that if they want it. There's quite a lot of MUA things for them if they want them. Oh yeah, this was something else I was thinking about. The Double Take by Primark. Now this is really like a really good dupe for the Urban Decay double-sided palettes. But I don't really use this anymore. And I want to try and get into the zone of having, I want to get into the vibe of having, I want to get into the routine of having a favourite contour shade that's always available, that's got hardly any chance of being discontinued. That's from a proper big makeup brand, like Revolution, for example. Their contour kits have been going since they pretty much started. They still haven't discontinued them. They may have revamped the packaging, updated the formula, but they haven't changed. And when I feel like I say, oh, this is one of my favourite contour shades, it's been discontinued. So yeah, I'm going to clean it up and give it to one of the girls because it's still in perfect condition. 2 things have been used really. The eyeshadows have only been swatched. So yeah, I'm going to put that in for one of my friends. There we go. So along here, I've just got my Primer Water Kiko Comp Quad, which I love. My Revolution Base Powder. Now this is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Now people say you can mix it. I used to mix this, but you know what, I'm just so over it. The colour's not for me. It's not my favourite, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's great with photos. Could just be my experience. But I'm going to clean it up because obviously it's quite disgusting. And then I'm going to sanitize it and give it to one of my friends because I'm sure they can get this out of it. If not, it will just go in the bin. Okay, so this is the MUA bronzer. The packaging is broken. The product has been so used. It's unbelievable. Used and abused. We'll probably be putting that lightly. I'm going to put this in the bin. I don't grab for it anymore. It's a waste having it in here. And I'm not going to give it to anyone because of the condition it is in. Now, I was umming and ahhing about decluttering this last time in my last makeup declutter, but I have not used it since. I have tried this product. It's nice, but it's just so messy, and it's just such a hassle to use. But I'm going to give this to one of my friends because I know they're going to like it, and once again, it's just something they can have. So there we go. That looks quite nice. So in my everyday sort of section for base products and brows, literally none of this is going except for one thing, which is going to be this, and I'm going to put this in the bin because it's really old, and I've used it quite well. So yeah, it's just a collection brow kit. I do really recommend this. The brow gel was really good. The middle shade was amazing for me, but I've just found a better one, which is a bit more pricey, but it's a Revolution Pro one. I just love this. This is my, normally it's just my face and base drawer, whereas now it's got like an eyebrow compartment, which is fine. But there's definitely some things that I could probably part with, because as you can see, like, I have got absolutely like shed loads of brow products in here that I really don't need all of these. So right, this is ridiculous. I've got so many eyebrow tinted products, it's crazy. So the first one that I know I could definitely give away is the Brow Design by Bourjois. It's in blonde. Yeah, I'm just not going to use that, so I'm going to give that to one of my friends. The Incredibrow by Collection is a tinted brow mascara. Now, the only thing that puts me off these kind of products is because these brands don't do a small brush. Like, that's smaller than some, but I still just, I'm not into that. So that can go to one of my friends. Now, this is a NYX tinted brow mascara. Now, this does look really good. And I know it's like a bit big, but it's a lot smaller than it was. I do want to try that. And if I don't like it, then I give it to my friends. I've got the Primark Define Brow Gel. Now, this is a small one, so to me, it indicates it's going to be a small brush. I'm hoping so. So I'll keep those two. I've got the Revolution Duo Brow Definer, which I want to try in a video because it's supposed to be a dupe for the Benefit ones. So if I like it just as much, which I doubt, but if I do, then I can, you know. Got a Kiko Brow Palette, a Wet n Wild brow kit, and this one that my mum very kindly got me. So I'm thinking that I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep the Kiko one, and I'm going to put this in a giveaway for someone because I don't need this many brow palettes. Let's be honest. And this is the MUA Luxe like brow pomade. I'm never going to use this. It's not in its box anymore, but it's in perfect condition. It's never been used. I'm going to throw this in a giveaway for one of you guys. It's literally such a dupe. Like, it's pretty much the same, except the colour is just so off for me. So, yeah. I'm going to give that away. And then I have the Brow Pomade and Taupe by Revolution. Now, my brow shades in Revolution really vary. So, I've got this in Taupe. I've got the Duo Brow Powder in Soft Brown. Yeah, I'm a bit crazy like that, but it's just how it is. I can get rid of the box, so that can go in the recycling. But yeah, this isn't my like ideal shade. Like, I love brow pomades of this shade, so hopefully I'll like that. So I'll give that a go. But yeah, so I'm going to put this in my new in makeup drawer. But that's looking a lot better. Now, moving on to primers. Now, this used to be overflowing, so for it to be this condensed is incredible. But I'm going to chuck the Flawless Colour Correcting Primer. I did really like this, so I do recommend it, by Barry M. It did a really good job of cancelling out my redness. It didn't cancel out all my redness, but it did a decent job. And I like the packaging because this pushes up all the products so you don't waste any. But this is so old, it's kind of separated in here, so I'm just going to chuck that. I've got 2 Primark Prep and Perfect primers. Now, I don't know what I was thinking because these were only £3, so affordable, and I love the packaging. Like, can you see that? Like, you can drop it onto your face. It's like the science droppers. And I got the matte one and the glow one. So the oil-free mattifying skin primer and the illuminating skin primer. Now, technically, to go out of my comfort zone, I should try the glow one, but realistically, I'm just going to pack on highlighter on top of my matte face to give me a glow. So I don't really feel like I need this, whereas I know I will definitely try this. This is the Revolution Matte Base Concealer. Now, if you watch my vlogs, you'll know I did not get on with this. So I'm going to sanitise it and I'm going to give it to one of my friends because it just wasn't for me. I've got the My Colour Matte Foundation Natural Medium Coverage matte finish, oil free and porcelain. I like the idea of this because I think it's supposed to push up the product. I'm not too sure, and I want to try this because if it's like natural coverage but gives me a bit of something, this will be a perfect work foundation. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. And then this is the Matte Base Pore Blurring Full Coverage Foundation by Revolution. Now this sounds insane. I've heard great things, still haven't tried mine yet. Don't know whether this is going to be the right shade for me now because I used to use this in the Conceal and Define, but now I use F2, so we'll give it a go, and if not, then I'll just give this to one of my friends, and then, or send it to one of my friends, like, you know, I've made so many friends through Instagram, like Georgia, and Libby, everyone, so, you know. This is the Kiko Waterflower Magic Foundation Pigment Drops in number 1. I'm going to give this to one of my friends, because they like mixing their foundations, because, you know, that's one of the best things you could do. So I'm going to give that to one of them. Okay, so we've got some fat old highlighter here, which has only been swatched. So I might include this as an extra in a giveaway, because I know a lot of people don't mind that if I've just swatched something, throwing it in a giveaway. But it is a gorgeous highlighter. It's just huge, and I'm never going to use that. So that can go. But this is the Revolution. Oh, look, it's a bit. Mega Bronzer in Cool. I definitely want to try this. It is fairly big, but it's quite compact, like it's quite thin, so I'll keep that. In my next compartment, I've got like other face products, so I'll just take this out, put it here. So I've got the Maximore blush, which I have tried. It is nice, but I'm not going to keep that, so I'm going to give that to the girls. I've got the Dandelion Twinkle, which I'm going to keep forever and ever and ever and ever, amen, just because it's such a luxury product for me, because it's benefit, and yes please. The Wet n Wild highlighter is definitely staying. This is the Primark Pure, which I find really hard to open, but when I use this, I absolutely love it, so I've just got to use it more. This is a Double Dimension highlighter from Primark. I'm going to give this to one of my friends because I just don't reach for it, but it is a gorgeous highlight. It deserves to be used. My Too Faced Candlelight Glow. I got this with a gift card. I need to use this more, but I'd be keeping it anyway because it's Too Faced and it's just luxury, and I feel lucky to own it. And this is a Glow Commotion by W7. Now, so many people rave about it. I'm just not a fan. I believe Libby gave this to me, so I'm really grateful for getting a second chance trying it, but it isn't for me. So I'm going to give that to one of my friends. And then I've got the Chanel powder, which, if you remember, I was given this by Malika. How do you open this? Like, I don't know how many years ago now, and I don't own any Chanel makeup, funnily enough, you know. Chanel's not one of my regular stores I go into, shock horror. So I am so grateful for this, and the fact that Malika gave it to me, I'll be keeping it till the day I die, so yeah, morbid, I know, but true. I've then got the Revolution, it's the powder foundation in F2. Now I'm really like intrigued to try this. I'm going to get rid of that because that's just annoying. So that's the product, and then you get the sponge. I'm just going to get rid of the sponge because I ain't going to use that, let's be honest. But yeah, that's the product, so I'm going to keep that. Make sure I give that a go at some point. And then I've got the Revolution Pro sort of like luxe range, like very white translucent powder with the more fancy puffer. So yeah, translucent blush powder. So I'm actually going to put that up there in a minute. But yeah, that's a lot more condensed. Here is my eyeshadows. Now, I love eyeshadows. It's one of my favourite things ever, and I love Revolution ones, as you can see. So I've got all my collaboration palettes by Revolution here, which are all staying. This palette, which was gifted to me by Malika, and it's amazing. And I didn't use this for ages, but now I use it like every day that I do eyeshadow. So all of these can stay. A new palette I've got here. I don't believe anything there can go. So along here I've just got like a Brights palette, which I'm definitely keeping because I have nothing like this in my collection. Now I have got so many palettes that have some sort of infused pink. So this is and I've cracked the lid. And yeah, this is the Revolution, one of the first Reloaded palettes they did, Neutrals 2. It's still like perfectly pigmented. Like, look at that, it's insane. But I'm not going to use it, and it's just not in condition where I like to put it in a giveaway. So I'm going to see if one of my friends want that. I'm going to have to wipe my hands in a minute. But look, this is what I mean, like, Thinned Out Be a Unicorn, which is a beautiful palette, but I'm just going to not use it anytime soon, but I will use it at some point. So for now, that can be the palette that keeps my acrylic storage. This is the Tropical Storm palette from Primark. Now, I remember really liking this, in all fairness, but I just haven't reached for it. And I think I've used it literally the one time I used it in a video. So it is a beautiful palette, which is why I mainly bought it for the packaging, and the price was amazing, but I can't really remember much about it. So, and to me that looks like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna see if one of my friends wants it. Like, feather, go away. But yeah, I like that. That looks a lot more sort of like organised, and now I know what I've got, and I'm definitely gonna try and sift through those and use them. So I have some Revolution face palettes. I've got this one, which is Luster Lights Cool. I love this, I use this a lot. The Imagination collaboration, which I'm keeping. This is very old and very grubby, so I'm gonna chuck that. If you know, I used to love this, but that's going in the bin now because just this highlighter palette is insane. This highlighter is intense as hell, but I just don't use it, so I'm going to give it to one of my friends. Once again, this Soph palette is so battered and old, and I used to love the highlighter, as you can see, and that one, but I may have to repurchase it. It sounds like a waste, but I'm not about that, so that will have to go in that's going to go in the bin. So these are like my go-to face palettes, and I want to get to use this more. Right, so I've got my high-end palettes. Do you want to see the state of the Pretty Rich one? Look at that gold. I love this, and I bought that one from Malika. I've got the Too Faced Sweet Peach. I've got the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the brow highlighter, which I have never used and is really old, so that can have been. But this is absolutely bloody massive and really impractical for me. So I'm going to see whether one of my friends want it, because it's really heavy and it's really big, and it's going to be really hard to send as a giveaway prize. I would love to give it as a giveaway prize because I've only swatched a few of them, and actually surprisingly really pigmented. But I'm just never going to use that. For makeup artists, this would be fantastic. For me, not so much. So yeah, that can go to one of my friends. So yeah, there we go. So this is like my new in makeup, all fun things like that. So let's go through it, because as you can see, it's quite busy. There aren't many things I could probably see going, to be fair, but there could be a few. So I've got the nudes collection from Primark that I bought last time I was with Malika, and I'm going to keep those because I really like to give them a go. Spectrum Mirror I got for Christmas from my boyfriend. These I got for my birthday, but I just don't think I'm going to use these. I can go in a giveaway for you guys because they're brand new. So yeah, there we go. Put them like that. Further in, I've got quite a few Body Shop lip balms. Now, I may throw some of these in as extras. So this is my favourite one, so I'm not giving that away, that can stay. Which is the Passion Berry. Love that. But raspberry, the watermelon one can definitely go to tea, because we have a like inside joke about watermelon. She probably won't remember it until I say it to her, but she can have that. And then there's like the strawberry lip balm, Satsuma Shimmer. So I reckon I will keep strawberry and passionberry. And I know I was gifted these for Christmas, but I just don't. I'm not going to use them, and they're sealed, so they might as well go pictures in a giveaway. What else have we got on here? We've got makeup tape, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to go in a giveaway. I've already said this. I said this to my mum because I just don't. I'm not going to use this. However, I'm more open to using this because it's A, Spectrum, B, like, look at it and see. I got it because it's for my boyfriend and I asked for it, so I'm really excited to give it a go. This could go in a giveaway. Right. This is the Revolution lip topper. I'm not going to use a lip topper, let's be fair. But it is really, really nice. So I'm going to see if one of my girls want it because they rock lipstick. I just don't. So yeah. I just love. Does anyone else like doing that with their like kabuki buffer sort of like palette brush? It's just like, oh, love it. I'm going to be using this today for the first time. So check out that vlog. I'll link in the description. So many videos are going to be linked in the description. I'm going to test it. Because I have to clean my brushes badly. Let's be honest, I'm not going to need this. It was going to be a backup, but I found other affordable options I like, so I'm going to put that in the giveaway for one of you. Once again, this is the same storage I've got in my everyday makeup drawer from Primark, and it's being held in place by some studio palettes, which, to be honest with you, what's this? Oh, Chanel eyeshadow crown. Forgot I had that. That's from Malika. This is a face palette and an eyeshadow palette. I'm going to put the eyeshadow palette in a giveaway because it's brand new. And this, I believe I have swatched. I'll see what one of my girls want that. And then I've got loads of brushes along here. And once I've cleaned my brushes, I'll be putting these brushes in my brush pots. But until then, no. And this is going to be travel friendly and I cannot wait to take this on holiday with me. So they can stay in here for now. This is the Wild Love palette. Not gonna lie, that is so a bit of me. So yes, but for now it's gonna have to go. Doesn't really hold it. Okay, right, slight problem. I'll put that in there because I've got quite a few pigments in this new makeup drawer. So I bought these from Academy of Colour for Christmas. There are some really beautiful shades, but I don't need all of them, so I'm going to put one of these as an extra in a giveaway. What shades have I got here? Right, I'm going to give this to one of the girls, this like burgundy shade, and then I'm going to keep these four. They're the shades that I would use. And in the back there, I've got some Barry M pigments, which I'm just going to leave be. They can stay there. And this is a backup with the new packaging from Primark of my favourite highlighter, Brunch Club. It's my giveaway box. So there's not like loads and loads of things, but I prefer putting like brand new things in as giveaway prizes. I know some people don't mind used things, like this highlighter swatched. And something's been open but I've checked it, you know, that kind of thing's okay, but like heavily used things that just isn't for me anymore, rather give to my friends if they want it. So keep your eyes peeled for those products in giveaway. It's going in the bin basket. There's not much in here actually, which I'm really happy about because I don't like wasting products. And going to my friends now, there's quite a lot. I wasn't expecting there to be this many things actually. So this palette, as previously mentioned, and then I'm going to try and lift this without it all falling out on me. Let's just put that there. There we go. So yeah, the girls know who they are, T, and I'm going to say A until she says I can say her name. A, T and A. You can pick and choose what bits you want in here, my lovelies. So yes, I'm very happy though. I've decluttered so many products. I'm going to count actually how many, and I'm going to let you know in a second. So I've just been counting out all of these. These aren't going in my collection. Counting how many products I'm decluttering that are going to new homes, including my giveaway box. and there's about like 39 products. So like for some people, having 39 products in general in their whole collection is just way too much, considering I'm decluttering 39 and keeping the rest is kind of insane. But yeah, I'm really happy with that because I never expected to declutter this much, but it's really satisfying when I do. And then obviously I don't count these because they're going in the bin, but yeah, I'm really happy with this. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, to stay notified on when my next giveaways are and just all of my content to come. So I've got so much amazing content for you guys coming up, especially in the next couple of months, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, let me know in the comments what your favourite things about declutters are to you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog or video, whichever one you watch first. Bye!